What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. I played all the Dragon Ages. I have liked them all, even if they have progressively gotten farther away from what made Dragon Age special. Obviously, the Grey Warden is still my favorite version, Dragon Age Origins and all the DLC. I liked my Blood Mage, Male Hawk, and Kirkwall and that whole storyline. I had him end up with Isabella. I had my Grey Warden end up with Ileana. In Inquisitor, it was fine, and I think I ended up with Cassandra, again, male, white guy. Shocking, I know, made him look like me with a cool scar. Obviously, way better body. The point is, they let you build your own world and your own connections, and they at least attempted to carry over the world states and what happened to the characters based on even the beginning, where they would let you tell you what your world state was if you didn't have a game save. And they are doing none of that this time. And obviously, we've seen the trans surgery scars and all the other things. And well, even though it looks like it has the lowest pre-orders of any game and all the word of mouth is horrible, there are still some of us who are holding out. I hear you, Tomac. The barest of hope that we might get to find a little bit of resolution in what happens with Solus, what happens with the Dreadwolf storyline that they changed, of course, now to the Veilguard. And we've got a play tester. So take this with a grain of salt. He was on a stream, seems rather extensive what he talked about. We're just going to be giving you the highlights. But this is what you can expect, it seemed, when you play Dragon Age, the Veilguard. So you can see the playtester shared his information here that the Kunari companion is indeed the one that we all keep seeing, the non-binary, whatever it is. She told me that I am a non-binary person, which, yes, good luck with that, especially the Kunari. Thetis having non-binary. Thetis, rather, that's the continent you're on. I don't like women. I identify as a non-binary. She said that I don't like men and I don't like women. I identify as non-binary, just like that. Okay. From there, they discussed the romance options available in the game and implied that they are gender locked, even though we were told the opposite, that they were all pansexual, so the player could romance anyone they like. So if you choose a male pronouns, you can only romance the two female characters that are the dwarf Harding and the female mage Neve. However, if you choose non-binary as a pronoun option, oh my God. However, if you choose non-binary as a pronoun option, you can romance all the characters. So if you choose male as your pronoun, you can only, wow, what a lack of nuance. What an absolute lack of nuance. Actually, I do wonder, what was the rest of that? Regarding the pronouns, he detailed, of course, there is pronouns. They shove it in your throat, just like Starfield, same thing. And I mean, in Starfield, even when you pick pronouns, they very rarely used them. This one seems like very specific of locking out the romance options based on gender choices or pronoun choices. As far as the story, he says it's baffling. Went on to point that Solus, yeah, we find out is the Dreadwolf, an ancient elven god. They put him on the side. He's basically in the Fade, and basically we will talk to him every now and then, and that's it. Great. So that was the whole point of what I wanted. And at the end of the game, there is something that is going to happen. Boop, boop, boop. There is two elven gods. One of them is Gilnanane, and he will make more dark spawns. We found out that the original, in the last one with Corypheus, you find out that the original dark spawn virus is because of the infection, whatever, taint, giggity, is because mages of men from Tevinter or whatever went into essentially heaven, and that they got cursed, and then they turned into the dark spawn, blah, blah, blah. He noted it's just disappointment after disappointment, and I don't trust any of them to continue the lore. It'll all just be corrupted. He shared that the endings for the game are drastically different from each other, but that the rest of the gameplay is not all that different. You have the reputation system, just like Origins. If you have a good relationship with Veil jumpers, they will help you out. I'm assuming that's people that go in and out of the Veil. And you can pursue the ending on that front. If you do this, it will go this way, but it's all based on either you can redeem Solas or you're going to end him in that. Well, of course, I would choose to redeem him because Solas was a friend in the last one. He noted it's Andromeda all over again. As far as how the Inquisitor, who was your character from the last game, affects the game, he shared, basically, he doesn't do anything. I'm surprised they made it a he just going to give you a consultation on how to defeat the Elven God because he got to help in Inquisition, and he will basically lend you support. Either he will give you the support of the Inquisition, or it says inaudible, but it depends if the Inquisition is disbanded, which my Inquisition did not disband. It's going to be a shit show because the Elven God will do like a very nasty, because all the Inquisition are corrupted. Great. Sorry, this is obviously language is not his, English is not his first language. Language, not his first name. Origin of the character Rook, which is your new character. He meets Varric in a bar. Rook, the character, he's just a guy. They found him in the fucking bar. That's it. Varric and Harding were in the bar. They say, "Oh, is this the guy? No, he doesn't look good. Oh, is it this guy maybe?" And they just so randomly, you're just someone. He was drinking in the bar, and that's it. And they took him. Great. Next, he shared how his feedback was not even passed along to the developers while recalling an interaction with his manager. He said, "How about I give you a very comprehensive feedback so you can give it to the devs?" And that came from a Dragon Age fan. He said, "Yes, I would like to do that, but no promises." So I sent it to him and I wrote it down because, hey, you need to write it down on our computers, blah, blah, blah. This is very good. Unfortunately, so they didn't send it, explaining the reason. This is very good feedback, but I cannot, basically it didn't matter. Him questioning what non-binary was, of course. Yeah, it's very clear. Look at the director, Corinne Bush, a trans woman, meaning a biological male, acting like a woman, dressing like a woman, and pushing trans ideology. Of all the systems they fought for, you got to make sure that they're zipper tit scars, right? Okay. He also talked about Grey Warden Davrin, and that he has no knowledge of the Grey Wardens. Great. He had no idea about anything for the Grey Wardens. He's basically a scout in the Grey Wardens. He didn't fully finish his training. He was the one that decided the entire Grey Warden once again, and he is a nobody. Wow. Meanwhile, my Grey Warden for the first one went about recreating them. He was one, yeah. As for why the character gets to make this choice, the playtester alleged, because he has a different skin tone. Okay. Describing the gameplay in the Fade as a walking simulator that features a couple fetching quests and taking stuff here and there, and that's it. The alleged playtester also shared that Morgan and Varric are merely advisors in the game. Finally, he said that the game is so bad it will be the end of BioWare. That does not shock me at all. When I play tested it, I told myself and my friend that this is the end. This is the end for BioWare. This is where BioWare, they say EA will basically pull the plug. Wow. Okay. Well, nothing he said there shocked me. They're going to push Solus, which was the whole point and reason for the game. That's why they changed the name to focus on the Veilguard instead of the damn main person who's not the main anymore. You basically get the ending of save him or kill him. Boo-hoo. Great. Woohoo. Stop letting these people play with our toys. Ugh. Anyway, you let me know what you think about all this. Is this it? Did you have any hope in this? Hopefully, no one should be pre-ordering and buying. No one is pre-ordering it, but if you were, maybe think twice about that. And then maybe far in the future, we'll play through a highly discounted or free version on Game Pass. But yeah, not getting my money and not getting my hope. Very sad that we couldn't just get a strong conclusion and a return to form. Oh, well, let me know what you think. Be sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well, bye.